project, and I wanted to make sure you knew about them and that you were okay with them. If you are okay with them, if I could get a letter from this body saying, we've reviewed these names and they're acceptable, that would be great. This has to go to the Vermont State Library Board, which does a very thorough review, and then that goes to the U.S. Board on Geographic Names, which also does its own review. So it's probably going to be a couple of years. I just added Halliday Brook. I didn't realize it wasn't in the database. That makes 32 names to be added. So the reason I'm doing it through the Conservation Commission is that people just care more about things that have names if they know what they're called and they know what they are. I mean, this is why you don't name animals you can eat generally. And especially with brooks, people are not always aware of them. So by naming them, that can highlight where they are, where they go, how they're connected. Some of the people who live on a brook don't know where it goes or where it starts. So in Bellows Falls, there is one brook that's on the topographic map, Halliday Brook, that never got into the database. That's shown here in Figure 1. Obviously, it's named after the Halliday family, local family. That is the brook that drains Miners Pond. They essentially dammed that brook to make Miners Pond, which to me doesn't look like it's big enough to make that. It's a 46-acre pond. It doesn't look big enough, but it did. They do actually supplement Miners Pond with water from Farr and Ellis Brook, which are up north. They built pipes to get more water. So that one is simply a name that is on the map and didn't get transferred into the database. The second brook, I never would have known about except Ellen Howard told me about it. She said it was called Hyde Hill Brook, that it started up above Hyde Street near Reese Circle off Griswold Drive. The upper and lower portions of it are in pipes, but the middle portion is exposed. So it seems like it should have a name. What's happened in most cities all over the world is that brooks were very inconvenient, so they got put in pipes. I mean, there's a large tidal creek under Constitution Avenue in Washington, D.C. It used to be called Tiger Creek, but it's not on the map anymore because it's in a pipe.
And apparently Hyde Hill